Hi everyone, my name is Swan and welcome to RunQuest, your go-to spot for running gear reviews and beginner tips to make your runs easier and more fun. In today's video, we're going to talk about running gels, what they are, when and how should you use them. I'm going to test out 5 popular brands for running gels, so stay tuned for my ratings on their taste, texture, energy boost, and ease of use. Let's get started. But first, what are running gels? Essentially, they are compact energy boosters that contain a lot of carbohydrates and electrolytes. Carbohydrates, or carbs in short, they are the main source of energy for your body. Especially when you're doing high-intensity activities like running, your muscles use up a lot of these stored carbs, which we call as glycogen. And these are limited in your body. So gels give you that quick boost of replenishing energy so you're not hitting the wall while you're running. Electrolytes, on the other hand, are minerals. So when you sweat, you lose a lot of electrolytes, leading to cramping and dehydration. Replacing them during a run will help you avoid those issues. So yes, carbohydrates and electrolytes are very important, especially when you're doing longer runs. There are many ways to fuel during a run: bars, shoes, and even whole foods, but gels are preferred by many runners because they are super convenient and easy to digest. For most people, it's better to take the gels after every 30 to 45 minutes of your runs, especially those longer runs. If you're running over 60 minutes, definitely keep your gels with you to keep your energy level up. And don't forget, always take your gel with water. Water will help your body to absorb the gel faster and keep you hydrated. Alright, let's move on to my favorite part, testing and rating these gels. Just a heads up, none of these gels are sponsored. I bought all of them by myself, so my reviews is just based on my own experience. So if you're curious to try out any of the gels that I have mentioned in this video, you can always find them in the description box. Like I say, I'm gonna rate each gel based on their taste, texture, energy boost, and ease of use. And at this point, if you like this video or find it helpful, please subscribe to the channel for more running gear reviews and beginner tips. And let's go to the first option. So first up, we have this Huma gel. So these are actually my favorite. I've been using it for a long time and filling throughout all of my races. So I'm pretty familiar with this brand. This one is the original, and they have the plus one, which is doubling in electrolytes. The price for the original ones is $3.29 Canadian dollars. And please note that for this video, I'm just using Canadian dollars at the currency because I live in Toronto. And for the plus one, it's gonna be $3.49. One pack of 44 grams will give you around 100 calories. It comes with a variety of flavors. So the original lines, they have 8 flavors, and the plus with double electrolytes has 6 flavors. So let's test it out. I have mango flavor with me here. I'm just gonna test the original line. The way I usually use it on a run, like when you tear it up, you're just using your teeth, but sometimes I'm just using my hand. It's very easy to tear it off. You see the liquid is very textury, it's not thick, and I'm just gonna give it a try. The taste itself is super natural. It's like fruit puree. I really love it. I'm gonna give it like 5 out of 5. So texture-wise, it's very digestible. It's not thick at all, and sometimes I just like have it without water as well. It's 100% natural, it's gluten-free, vegan-friendly, so I would just give it like around 4 out of 5 for texture. Energy boost, I guess because it's made from natural ingredients, so the boost was there, but it was not like that much. Especially I experienced it when I'm doing longer runs, and gradually when I take more and more gels, the kick, it wasn't as good as when I first had it at the beginning of the run. So I'll give it around like 3 out of 5. I think it'd be better if you do it for trail running, when you're running for long and then you don't need that kick to be that much, like when you're doing with road running. Ease of use, you see these are quite big, so I would give it 3 out of 5 just because if I'm doing longer runs or marathon, I need to carry like quite a lot of these and they can take a lot of space in my running belt or my short pockets. Alright, next up we have Goo. It's a very popular brand. You might have seen it in some of the races before. It comes with 2 different types. So this one is like the regular or the original line, and this one is more of a liquidy, which it calls as liquid energy, and I actually haven't tried this one before. For this original line, the price is $3.99, and for this liquidy version right now is $2.99. In terms of energy, the original line has a packet weigh 32 grams and it gives you 100 calories. On the other hand, the liquidy version is heavier, 60 grams in weight, and it gives you around 94 calories. When I look it up, the original lines have 21 different flavors and the liquid ones has 6 flavors, so that's quite a lot of options to choose from. So let's start with the taste. Very easy to tears. So this is a blueberry flavor. I always like gels that's on the fruitier side, just my personal preference. You see it's like thicker than the Huma one, so let's give it a taste. I don't like the taste of this at all. I don't like the taste of it. It's so artificial. I guess that's part of the reason why I'm not a big fan of Goo, just my personal preference. For this one, I'll give it around like 2 out of 5 in terms of taste. And let's try it out like the liquid one. I'm just gonna tears it up. Instead of using a spoon, I guess I'm just gonna use my mouth to drink it like I usually do with other gels. This is flavor cola flavor, so it's just like drinking Coke. I don't know. Yep, it's exactly like drinking Coke. Still that artificial flavors that I just don't like. So overall taste, I'll give it 2 out of 5 for this one. Texture wise, I'll give it's kind of average. So I'll give it 3 out of 5. Energy boost, honestly, I understand why it's so popular because it gives you the right kick and it's so compact with lots of calories. So I'll give it 5 out of 5 for this. Ease of use, I really like how small and compact the original line is, not so much on the liquid version. So original line solo, I'll give it 5 out of 5. It's small, it's full of energy, and I can put a lot of them into my running belts on my long run. The liquid version, I'll give it around 2 out of 5. Next up, we have hammer gels. I actually came across this brand while I was shopping for this video. So the price for one packet like this is $2.29, which is kind of cheaper than some other brands that we have mentioned, right? So it has 12 flavors. This brand does not have like different lines like with electrolytes like Huma or liquidy versions like Goo. Keep things really simple. So one packet weighs around 33 grams and it gives you energy around 80 to 90 calories depending on which flavor that you're choosing from. So here I have orange, which gives me 90 calories, but the chocolate versions only gives me 80 calories. It says the gel is made with natural ingredients and gluten-free. I'm gonna try out this orange flavor for you guys. It's very liquidy, I would say. I guess because of made of natural ingredients. So I'm gonna give it a taste. I kind of like it. It's not as strong, so it's not like super sweet like some other gels. It's kind of easy to swallow. I'll give it 3 out of 5. Flavors and texture wise, it digested well in my stomach, in my body. So I'll give it 4 out of 5. Energy boost, it is made with natural ingredients, I think, so the boost was not right there. So I'm just gonna give it 3 out of 5, similar to the Huma gel. Ease of use, these packets are quite small. It's the same weight as goo, so but I'll deduct 1 point just because you need more of this to carry with you rather than the goo side because it has less calories. Alright, let's move on to the next one. We have Brix. It's a Canadian brand. It's made most through natural ingredients, which is maple syrup. So that's very Canadian as well. The price of this pack is $3. It comes with, I remember, 5 different flavors, so not a lot of choices. One packet weighs 38 grams and it gives you 100 calories in energy, and I think it's pretty consistent across all different flavors. And let's give it a try. It's literally like you're drinking syrup. Yeah, like pure maple syrup. Really surprised. I haven't actually tried this brand before. In terms of taste, I'll give it 4 out of 5, I would say. I mean, it's maple syrup and it's actually pretty good. I really like maple syrup. Texture-wise, I'll give it 5 out of 5 because it's very liquidy. I feel like I don't actually need like water coming to it. Energy boost is definitely got a kick into it, so I'll give it 4 out of 5. Ease of use, given the energy it comes with, and then like it's in more liquidy form, so I'll give it a 4 out of 5. Last but not least, we have Krono. So one packet like this, it costs you $2.99. For each packet of 36 grams, it gives you 120 calories, which is quite impressive. It comes with 6 different flavors, so I think similar to Hammer, it just keeps things really basic. It's not anything different lines like some other brands. So let's try it out. I have with me 3 different flavors, but I'm gonna try out this one, like the tropical one. So see the texture, it's pretty thick. I guess that's why it can be that condensed. Kind of similar to goo a bit. Let me try it out. I think I like it. It's the same texture as goo, but it feels less artificial. And for my preference, I like to try things a bit more natural. I would give it like 4 out of 5 in terms of taste. Texture-wise, I think you definitely need water with this. So it's better than goo. I think it's more liquidy than the original line of goo. So I'll give it 4 out of 5. Energy boost is very compact, so I'll give it 5 out of 5. Ease of use, you see this packet are like so small, like solid. I think it's even smaller than goo, so I think this is a really big plus that got my attention when I pick up these brands. So I'll definitely give it 5 out of 5. Alright, so now we have tried all the gels. Let's look at the result. If I sum up all the points, we have a tie between Brix and Krono. I honestly like both of this, surprisingly. These are 2 brands that I haven't tried before. So it would be interesting if I'm doing it for longer runs. Maybe I'm gonna change my perspective a little bit. But for now, I think I really like Krono. But I think, at least for me, Huma is still my favorite because the flavor is the factor that I kind of decided the most whenever I use any types of gels. And Huma just got that flavor that I really love. Just my personal opinion. Before we wrap up, I just want to talk about the price a little bit. So you may notice that, oh, it's only $1 or $2 difference, even just 50 cents difference. What's the big deal? Well, trust me, if you're gonna use it quite a lot for your training run, for your long run, for your races, that will add up and make quite a big difference. So my tips of buying these is that you pick the one that you like and compare it with the price as well. That's why I took Krono over Huma, because like this is way less expensive. One small tips of buying is that if you know the brand that you really like, just buy them in bulk. It's way cheaper, and some of the stores, they would have like 10% off if you buy it in a dozen or like in a certain amount. So please make sure to check out for those or ask the store associate. And like I say, a good gel doesn't have to be expensive. Have you tried any of these gels? If yes, please feel free to leave me a comment or any of your favorite gels. And if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel. And next week, I'm gonna talk about beginner running gears, like what are the essentials, what are the add-on optionals. And if you guys are interested, I can do part 2 of this gel testing. It's actually really fun, and I have quite a lot of other brands that I really want to show it to you guys, like Martin, Honey Stinger, or Sis. So stay tuned for that. And if you want to try any of the gels that I've mentioned, I have the links down below as well, so check them out. And that's it for today. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video, and keep running forward.